Today on 3-Minute Bible School, I'm going to talk about how we should try to understand context when we look at a Bible verse. Hi, I'm Ryan Hayden. I'm the pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Mattoon, Illinois, and I'm on a mission to help you understand the Bible 2 to 3 minutes at a time. I make these videos every weekday morning, so please hit subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Now, I'm making several videos on this channel about studying and applying the Bible. I believe that there's a few simple principles that every Christian should know, and if you know them, it'll help you interpret the Bible and it will help you not be deceived by false teachers. In the last video, I said that most of the time, a Bible passage has a single point the author's trying to make, and we should try to stick to that point. But how do we know what that point is? Well, one of the most important things to consider is the context of a Bible verse or story. Any given Bible verse is not an island. It's not all by itself. It exists in a context. And to understand what that verse means, we need to look at it in its context. Here's an example from the modern world. Writers sometimes use the phrase, kill your babies. Now, if I said about some writer that he said, kill your babies, you'd think that he was terrible and maybe should go to prison. But if you saw it in its context and you understood that babies is referring to unneeded paragraphs or chapters, now it has a totally different meaning. You might even appreciate when authors kill their babies. Every verse in the Bible has several kinds of context. It has a literary context, meaning it's part of a larger point the author is trying to make in a paragraph, a section, a book, or even a section of books. It has a historical context, meaning it was written to specific people in a specific historical time, and we need to understand who the author was and the audience that he was writing to. It has a cultural context. The culture of the people who wrote it and the culture of the original audience will affect what it means. So it's important that when you study a Bible story or you read a Bible verse, that you make sure that you read it in context. If we don't do this, we run the risk of taking a verse and assuming that it means something totally different than what God intended. If you'd like to find out more about this ministry or the church that I pastor, please go over to 3minutebibleschool.com. There you'll find information about the gospel, the text of all these lessons, links to my church, and a place where you can donate to this ministry. I'll see you in the next one.